Absolutely, absolutely beautiful day today. This is not a gimmick. This is not a gimmick just for the video. I actually was going to sit somewhere else, but I'm at a giant park and there are people currently working in the area, like with trucks and loud machines, in an area that have all the seats, so I didn't want to deal with that. But I guess this is more fitting for the video. I took a look at this and I was like, I know a lot of things like to live, a lot of creatures like to live in these, like dead, old, fallen over trees, but I'm glad you guys are here. I'm going to be doing a day of me living just, things that I do to thrive in the modern world, things that I do to live my best life. We got a fun day today. We're going to be going to the gym. We're going to be outside. We're going to be doing a bunch of stuff. It's going to be really cool. I never film anything like first thing in the morning. I absolutely hate being on any sort of like tech like when I'm first thing in the morning, but it's still early in the morning and we're just starting off with reading. I think reading is absolutely crucial to living a better life especially in terms of mentality. All the smartest people, all the most interesting people, all the coolest people, they all wrote books. You can learn so much just by reading one good book. If you read every day and just continually read, you just become like a superhuman. I just finished the book Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins. It was an absolutely fantastic book. I absolutely recommend anybody to read it. And today this is the first day of me reading a book. I just got this book a couple days ago before I finished the Tony Robbins book, but it's called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. And yeah, I'm excited to try it out. But the goal of what I'm doing right now is just sunlight in the first thing in the morning. Getting my bare feet on the ground, being in nature before all the busyness, before all the craziness happens, and just becoming a beast among men. And helping you guys become beasts among men. But yeah, in all seriousness, it's fantastic to get outside, especially get that sunlight first thing in the morning. It's absolutely crucial. And read a banger of a book. Just finished up reading, do my 10 pages at least. If I'm really interested, I do more. But just a bare minimum 10 pages. If you do that every single day, you just absolutely mow through books. And man, it is such a beautiful day. It is beautiful. I got distracted. You saw the clip of me flipping. I did like 20 flips. I was scared to do the one I put in the video. I had to work up to it. In the morning, real sunlight in your eyes. Gonna set the circadian rhythm. Vitamin D. Help yourself get some absolutely fantastic sleep. Have more energy throughout the day. It's crazy now that I wake up, go to the gym, do my work for the day, most days before I used to even get out of bed, or before I used to even wake up. Waking up early, following the sun, that is pure joy. Pure joy. I was always decently healthy, always decently in shape, but for me, my mental health was always my struggle that I used to have. And living this lifestyle, living the natural, healthy, low dopamine, disciplined lifestyle, it really is. This is the way to live, the natural way of living. Forget all the TikTok, forget all the BS Netflix, or living the real life. It's so much more fun. You'll be way more healthy. You'll enjoy life more. And we're about to go get a killer workout at my friend's house. And just, obviously, I normally go to the gym. A lot of the gyms near here have weird camera policies, and it's just switching it up every once in a while. But go ahead and monster workout and hopefully teach you guys something about it. All right, finally here, working out with my friend. Finally here. Yes, the whole season is completely different. My hair is longer. It's actually been quite a long time since I was at the park and I started this vlog, because this man's a soccer player and had zero time to hang out, zero time to work out. But yeah, we're going to just get into a very, very basic attic workout. No fancy equipment, no fancy nothing, because you just honestly don't need it. Yeah, I'm going to just show you guys the very basic things that we're going to do today. We don't normally work out like this, but it's always fun to mix it up. Easy! Nice quick workout, just really for fun, just kind of messing around. But I want to get the point across that your training does not need to look like something specifically. It doesn't have to be what Jeff Nipper does. It doesn't have to be what I do. It doesn't have to be what anybody else does. The principles are training hard, training with intensity, and progressively overloading, getting stronger over time through your adaptations. But really what makes the difference is eating from the earth, getting deep sleep, and just recovering well and not working out all the time. You do not need to work out 5 days a week, 6 days a week. Allow yourself to recover and you'll actually get better results. But as I already said, this was not at the same time as the vlog was originally done, but we'll just continue now to exploring the woods. I know I've said it a billion times, but I'm going to say it again. It is an absolutely beautiful day. Do I live in the jungle? No. Am I always in the woods? No. But this is how I like when I have the time and making the time, really. The last adventure of the day. I love absolutely ending with nature. This is how you reset. When you're stressed, when you're overstimulated. We live in a modern world where it's kind of against our natural. Everything is against what we're naturally supposed to do. This is how you reset. Not Netflix, not YouTube, not TikTok, not scrolling. Avoiding all that garbage. Getting out into what we're really meant to be in. Couldn't ask for a better way to end the day. I'm going to be walking around, hiking around. Had to put on a hoodie. It's getting a little chilly. And just exploring, like just beautiful, beautiful nature. I hope I inspire you guys to become disciplined, to realize that the instant gratification lifestyle, the modern lifestyle, it's comfortable. It can really be comfortable at sometimes. But it will always lead to pain. It will always lead to discontentment. It will always leave you unfulfilled and just overstimulated, stressed, and unhealthy. If you're courageous enough to break through and understand that being disciplined is not a bad thing, improving yourself is not a bad thing. It's all positive. You don't need to have grind culture, negative crap to improve your life. But anyway, let's go explore.
Can't be out here calling myself Tarzan and at least not take off the shirt for an in the water flex at least once. But, but man, that is how you recharge the battery. I really hope people come back to the basics, go old school, forget all this modern crap. I think it's obvious that it's clearly not sustainable. Just look at people's physical and mental health, just how they operate. It's just not sustainable. One thing I've been thinking a lot about recently is how social media just skews the way you look at real life. I've gotten so much better than I used to. I mean, I used to be 8 hours, 9 hours of screen time a day, TikTok, all that garbage, just scrolling. But even still, just from years of that abuse, one thing I realized is that it skews the way you look at real life. Sometimes when you think about, okay, how do you want your life to go? How do you just go through things? A lot of times we don't actually think in terms of the real world. I used to have so many bad habits of just thinking in terms of something that inspired me, something cool that I saw, somebody else's perspective on social media. All this perspective, all this excess garbage information, even if it's quality information, it's over information. Our brain can't actually deal with it properly. It's not going to be beneficial. It's always going to be harmful. But going back to the real world, going back to the basics, thinking in terms of the real world, thinking in terms of what do I actually want? How do I want to conduct my life? If I'm curious about something, how about I read a book? If I'm curious about something, how about I just think and journal about it instead of just, oh, Instagram Reels, how to do this, YouTube Shorts, how to do this. Bring back some lag time. There's just so much instant, just instant. I want this. I want this. Oh, look at this. Look at this perspective. This is why we have anxiety through the roof, depression through the roof, mental illness through the roof. And then that doesn't help our issue with physical illness. People don't come back to the basics when it comes to their food. People eat McDonald's, people eat garbage, people eat garbage. Modern factory made synthetic garbage. Eat what this planet has always had. Going back to the basics. I mean, for everything. Recharges the battery. It's just you can't even describe it sometimes. Like I said earlier, it's so easy. So easy. I'm not saying like this like I'm perfect or somebody that is above all these issues. Everybody that's on this planet is going to have to get better at this and you're going to have to work on it. But it's so easy. After a hard day at work, after a whatever, you're just tired, you don't whatever. It's so easy. Just pick up the phone, scroll, or it's so easy to just go through the drive-through. But man, on the other side, when you can become that person, really have the discipline. I mean, you really see the true beauty of life. You just enjoy it so much more, and then you get to a point where you're like, I could never go back. Getting your bare feet on the ground, looking at the sun as it's starting to set, getting some sunlight in your eyes before bed, some walks, some grounding is just going to help your circadian rhythm. Going to help you get some absolutely fantastic sleep. Just going to help you in general. I hope you guys learned some stuff, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was decently entertaining, and I hope that I can inspire you. I really want to inspire people, to show people that a way of life like this, like a disciplined life, working on yourself and helping others, I don't think there's a way to beat that in terms of satisfaction and everything. I'm going to keep putting my soul into these videos. I'm really glad you joined along. Have an absolutely blessed day. I hope I inspired you guys. I hope you guys get outside, work out, eat real food, smile more, give more love, and that's all I got. I'll see you guys on the next one.